What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the shop. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of DIY safety, and no, it's not as boring as it sounds. Trust me, this stuff is important. We're talking about mastering DIY safety inspections, a step-by-step guide. Look, we all love a good project, right? The satisfaction of building something with your own two hands, the feeling of accomplishment, it's awesome. But let's be real, things can get dicey if you're not careful. We're talking potential for injuries, fires, and all sorts of mayhem that can turn your dream project into a nightmare. That's where safety inspections come in. Think of them like your own personal risk radar, sniffing out potential hazards before they become a problem. It's like having a superpower that lets you see into the future and prevent accidents before they even happen. Alright, let's talk about why these safety inspections are so important. Imagine this, you're in the middle of building your dream workbench, the saw's buzzing, sawdust is flying, you're in the zone. But wait, did you remember to unplug the power strip before you moved it? One wrong move and zap, you're part of the circuit, not fun, right? Or picture this, you're up on a ladder, reaching for that last piece of drywall. You're feeling good, maybe even a little cocky. But wait, is that ladder wobbly? Next thing you know, you're flat on your back wondering what hit you. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and it's not pretty. These aren't just hypothetical scenarios, guys. These are real risks that DIYers face every single day. We're talking about falls, cuts, electrical shocks, fires, even exposure to harmful chemicals. It's serious stuff. But here's the good news. Most of these accidents are completely preventable with one simple thing: a proper safety inspection. It's like taking a few minutes to scan your surroundings, identify potential hazards, and neutralize them before they can do any damage. Think of it like this. You wouldn't drive a car without checking the brakes first, right? Or go hiking in the wilderness without a map and compass. Well, tackling a DIY project without a safety inspection is just as risky. By taking the time to do a quick inspection, you're essentially putting on your safety goggles, strapping on your helmet, and buckling your seatbelt all at once. You're creating a protective bubble around yourself and your project, minimizing the risk of accidents and ensuring that you can keep on building and creating for years to come. Trust me, guys, safety inspections are not about being a stickler for rules or sucking the fun out of DIY. They're about protecting yourself, your loved ones, and your passion for making awesome stuff. So, let's ditch the "it won't happen to me" attitude and embrace the power of prevention. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of what you need to get started with your own DIY safety inspections. Get ready to gear up and become a safety superhero. Alright, let's gather our safety arsenal. Don't worry, you won't need a hazmat suit or anything. This is about simple, practical stuff that can make a world of difference. First up, the checklist. Think of this as your safety playbook, your guide to a hazard-free zone. You can find tons of free templates online or create your own based on your specific needs. Print it out, laminate it, or keep it handy on your phone, whatever works best for you. Next, let's talk PPE, or personal protective equipment. This is your suit of armor against the unseen dangers lurking in your workspace. We're talking gloves to protect those hard-working hands, safety glasses to shield your precious eyeballs from flying debris, and sturdy boots to keep your feet safe from sharp objects and accidental spills. Now let's shed some light on the situation with a trusty flashlight. This is especially important for those dark corners, cramped spaces, and poorly lit areas where hazards like to hide. Don't forget a pen and notepad or your phone to jot down any hazards you find. This helps you track recurring issues, monitor progress, and remember what needs fixing. And finally, if you want to be extra thorough, grab a camera or use your phone to document any hazards you find. This can be super helpful for remembering details, tracking improvements, and even sharing your safety journey with others. Remember, this is your safety toolkit, so customize it to fit your workspace and the types of projects you tackle. The more prepared you are, the safer you'll be. Okay, time to put on our inspector hats and get down to business. Remember that checklist we talked about? Now's the time to put it to good use. We're going to break down the inspection process into 5 easy steps. Step 1, Workspace Whirlwind. We're starting with the big picture here. Take a walk around your workspace and look for any obvious trip hazards like extension cords snaking across the floor, tools scattered about, or materials piled precariously. Make sure your workspace is well lit and properly ventilated too. A little fresh air never hurt anyone, right? Step 2, Electric Avenue. Electricity can be a DIYer's best friend or worst enemy. We're going to make sure it stays in the friend zone. Check all your power cords for any fraying, damage, or exposed wires. Make sure your outlets aren't overloaded, and avoid using those daisy-chained extension cords like the plague. Remember, safety first. Step 3. Tool time. Time to give your trusty tools a quick once-over. Make sure blades are sharp, guards are in place, and all moving parts are working smoothly. Check your power tool batteries to make sure they're stored safely and properly charged. Remember, a well-maintained tool is a safe tool. Step 4. Fire and chemical fury. Let's be honest, most DIY projects involve some kind of flammable materials, so let's make sure we're being smart about fire safety. Check that your fire extinguisher is easily accessible and fully charged. Store flammable liquids properly and keep them away from heat sources. And always have clear exit paths in case of an emergency. Step 5. Suit up. Last but not least, let's talk about personal protective equipment, PPE. This includes those trusty gloves, goggles, and boots we talked about earlier, as well as hearing protection if you're using loud tools. Okay, so you've completed your safety inspection and you've uncovered a few hazards. Don't freak out. This is totally normal and it's actually a good thing. Remember, the whole point of these inspections is to identify and neutralize risks before they become a problem. Now let's talk about what to do with those hazards you've found. Some things will be easy fixes, like clearing clutter, coiling up extension cords, or putting tools back in their proper place. Knock those out right away. For issues that require a bit more time or expertise, don't be afraid to call in the pros. Whether it's an electrician, a plumber, or a general contractor, there's no shame in getting help from someone who knows their stuff. Remember, safety is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly being aware of your surroundings, identifying potential risks, and taking action to mitigate them. So, keep up those regular inspections, and you'll be well on your way to a safer, more enjoyable DIY experience. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground today, but here's the key takeaway. Make safety inspections a regular part of your DIY routine. Think of it like brushing your teeth or checking your phone for notifications. It should be something you do automatically without even thinking about it. Now, I'm not saying you need to do a full-blown inspection before every single project, but even a quick 5 to 10 minute scan of your workspace can make a world of difference. Here's a pro tip. Involve your family or housemates in the process. Make it a team effort. Not only will this help keep everyone safe, but it's also a great opportunity to bond and teach valuable life skills. Remember, safety isn't about being paranoid or overcautious, it's about being smart, prepared, and responsible. By making safety a habit, you're creating a culture of awareness and prevention that will benefit you and those around you for years to come. That's it for today, everyone. Thanks for sticking around and learning about the power of DIY safety inspections. Remember, a little bit of prevention goes a long way in keeping yourself and your loved ones safe. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome DIY tips and tricks. And hey, if you want to take your safety game to the next level, be sure to download our free inspection checklist in the description below. It's packed with handy tips and reminders to help you stay safe in the shop. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and